Here's Elvis Andrus now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Milwaukee, shortstop.
And this is
Elvis
fouled straight back.
Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Now, that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Hernandez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Center fielder number 3.
Here's Gerard Dyson.
Gerard Dyson.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first, and Cologne's looking good here as he gets 2 quick ones to start the inning.
First baseman number 5.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Freddie Freeman is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, with Matthew Ross back there, we may not see a lot of offense unless you have a game plan to expand the strike zone, because he calls out of the zone better than anybody. I shouldn't say better, I should say more than anybody in the league.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Good work that time. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder David Dahl.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Andrus will take this one in with 2 hands for the first out.
Batting second. Right
now to the
fielder,
plate, Mookie Betts. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those. While not a great spot to be in right now, 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Span ranging back. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third.
Here's Nolan Arenado. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And this is fouled back and out of play. Gonzalez steps into his windup, coming at him with the 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. And that standing in, Travis Shaw. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go baback to that changeup.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Second baseman Jonathan Schoop.
Jonathan Schoop is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has to play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
And he takes strike 2. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. Right side. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
The right fielder, number 9, Nick Castellanos.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Aquino is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Here's Chris Bryant now in head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez, batting .500, 4 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do. You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Here's another 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
First baseman.
Ready now, Cody Bollinger. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Popped high in the air. Shaw is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 6.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. This is hit on the ground but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. The 1-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Castellanos. He makes the play, and that'll end the. Settling in now, Denard Span. His past battles with Bartolo Colon, 1 for 4. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Batting 9.
Here's John Jaso now.
John Jaso.
In there, and it's 0-1. Span the runner at first with nobody out. Sent on the ground out to second. A step on the bag for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Elvis Andrus. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. So stepping in, Ronald Aquino, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line towards center field. Dyson patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Batting 8.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Now batting, Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The batter, third baseman,
Travis Shaw comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Colon looks back. Now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and he misses it. Dyson rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jonathan Scope. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, I love it when guys are aggressive with the runner in scoring position. First pitch, he jumps all over to drive in the run.
Alex Avila is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Pitch on its way to Avila. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Again, he sends it out of play. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. 2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Step on the bag for 1, and he's safe. Digging in to try it again. Nick Castellanos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Favorable call in there for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
And another foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Denard Span. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins.
Hey, this is one of those pivotal moments in the game. Look, they've already had a nice start to this inning offensively, and now you have a chance to really break it open. But if you're on the defensive side, this is where you got to shut it down and give yourself a chance to stay in this game.
Aquino moves over. And that retires the side. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. Now here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. And he got him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
That misses 1-2. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Again, a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out in the center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
Number 28, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. And this will be hauled in by Andrus for route number 2. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes. Ready for another shot now, Elvis Andrus.
Leading off for the
He'll
Brewers,
start things out as we begin the 5th.
Elvis Andrus.
Jason Grilli will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Gerard Dyson. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Dahl. And that's the third out. 3 up, 3. Jared Eichhoff is on his way to the mound now as he'll work in his 8th ball game here this spring.
Jared Eichhoff.
This is pulled into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The shortstop.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifted in the air out to right. Castellanos is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter.
Striding in once again, Ronald Aquino. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. Here comes the first pitch.
Leading off for Milwaukee.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Aquino over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Schoop.
Jonathan Schoop is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance. This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
Alex Avila is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Nick Castellanos now. Lifetime versus Jason Grilli. Hitless in 3 at-bats. Comes set, and the 0-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
That ball's off the plate. He pulls his hands in and gets the base hit to the outfield. Now, the only way you hit that inside pitch is if you're looking for it. Look at the screen right here. That ball's not even in the zone. He had to be looking inside to hit that ball.
Aquino is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd. Josh Callmenter enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. JT Realmuto stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard to 3rd. Shaw gloves it. Throw on to Freeman is low, but Freddie able to dig it out. A nice play there.
Now batting, second baseman.
Striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. For his career in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. This ball's grounded foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. In the air now, out to left. Span is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, center
Digging
fielder,
in once again, David Dahl. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the. Here's John Jaso now, and to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Hernandez scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Matt Holliday will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Hernandez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and Holiday will take a little vacation as he's retired. 2 gone. Rob Brantley will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Line towards center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Matt Holliday will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. David Hernandez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Sent on the ground out to second. Scope is there, and he's retired 1 away.
The batter, number 28.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. He's set. Here it comes. Nolan Arenado is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
1 and 2.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Another 1-2 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley sprinting after it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bounce down the third baseline. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Ready once again, Cody Bollinger. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Castellanos is under it, and he makes the catch. Ready for another shot now. Travis Shaw. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Shaw.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Scope.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Comes set with the 0-1. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And that one stayed up a little high. Pitch on its way to Avila. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner towards second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Ready on 0-2. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Tyler Clippard is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
78. Tyler
Digging in to
Clippard.
try it again. Trevor Story, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now a swing and a ball hit pretty well down that left field line. This has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the box, Ronald Aquino, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
Weak chopper up the line. Here's another 0-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
JT Realmuto.
Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Span is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air into shallow left center. On the move is Span. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the. Stepping into the box, Denard Span. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Denard
0-1 pitch on its way. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Dahl is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Stepping in, John Jaso. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder.
Matt Holliday.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hit.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Zach Britton takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Well, this offense finds himself struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Softly hit here down the line, but it'll be a foul ball. Now another 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Avila recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Dahl is retired, and there's one away.
Right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Moving under it, Brantley. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 28.
Here's Nolan Arenado, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's set, and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, when you step in the box, you got a game plan. With a sinker ball pitcher, you know if he gets it up, it's going to flatten out. If it stays down, it's going to sink hard. So you want to get that ball above the thighs, and if it's up, you hit it. If it's down, you let it go. Nice execution.
Chris Bryant checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Britton's ready. Here it is on 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a shot back up the middle. That gets down, and the inning continues. And this throw gets away from him.
After 2 straight outs here in the 9th, now they come up with a couple hits in a row. They're making it really interesting. They thought this game was going to be over quick. Now they continue to fight back.
Standing in now, Cody Bollinger, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Way out in front.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
And that gets him on the mound. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. And the score finishes 4-1 today. Bartolo Colon was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and